They were making albondigas soup. To 2 pounds of lean ground beef, add 1 cup of finely minced potatoes, half a cup of breadcrumbs, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 of a cup of minced cilantro, and 1 large egg. Mix until everything is well combined, then add half a cup of uncooked white rice. Mix it in, then shape your meat into 1-inch rounds. For the sauce, add 5 roughly chopped tomatoes to the blender, half an onion, 3 garlic cloves, 5 chile chipotles in adobo, a handful of cilantro, 2 to 3 tablespoons of chicken bouillon, and 2 cups of water. Blend on high for a good minute, then transfer it to 8 to 10 cups of water along with 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce. Add your albondigas and boil for 10 minutes. Add your carrots, tomatoes, and chayote squash. Boil for 10 minutes, then add your zucchinis. Boil for 10 more minutes or until your zucchinis are nice and tender. Serve with red rice and enjoy.
To make steamed rice noodle rolls. 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of Lee Kum Kee oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 3 tablespoons of warm water, a drizzle of sesame oil, and this will be the sauce. Rice flour, tapioca starch, a pinch of salt, 1.5 cup of water, together. Place the pan in the steamer, half a cup of the mixture, steam for 1 minute. Green onion, add in 4 pieces of shrimp, cover and let it steam for another 2 minutes. Now roll it up. Now drizzle on the sauce. Look at that.
Today I'm stealing one of my wife's recipes. It's cinnamon rolls in the oven, except I'm doing them outside. Hey, shell sticky buns. Can't be better than that. Let's get to cooking. The first thing I'm gonna do, pop these old cinnamon rolls out of a can. Now with these, they do come with some icing, and I'm gonna save that for later. Now the first thing I did was melt butter using a 12-inch iron skillet. Next, we're putting some light brown sugar. Then I've got about a cup chopped up pecans. Just placing these cinnamon rolls on top of the pecans, the brown sugar, and the butter. I'm firing up my Traeger Timberline. Got some pecan pellets. We're gonna be running it at 350 degrees. Gonna set the iron skillet right on the grate. It's gonna take about 30-35 minutes. So our cinnamon rolls have been on about 40 minutes. I peeked at them and I think they're done. I mean, they're brown all over the top. Our butter and our sugar and pecans is all bubbly underneath. We're just gonna put a plate right on top. We're gonna flip them over. And now I just zapped the icing that was with the cinnamon rolls. I'm gonna drizzle it right over the top.
I'm always looking for ways to save money, but also save time in the kitchen. Because I'm a busy mom and I have lots of things to do. Not to mention I don't really like being in the kitchen all that often. So just like with processing my onions, I like to process my garlic ahead of time too. This is a simple process, only took about 15 minutes and cost less than $1 to make. And you're probably thinking I can buy some of that stuff in the jar from the grocery store. But honestly, this tastes so much better and is so much cheaper to make. Fun fact, Egyptians have a very big superstition when it comes to garlic peel. If you drop one on the floor, then you're gonna get incredibly bad luck. And this always comes to mind when I'm processing my garlic. So I thought I'd share. I just drizzle some olive oil on top so that it can keep well in the fridge. And this can keep at least 2 months. No joke, I use every last bit of this garlic because it's just that good. And we love garlic in this house. What's your favorite thing that you like to process ahead of time? Comment and let me know.
Let's cook some crispy dim sum shrimp balls. First, start off with 14 large shrimp, 2 garlic cloves, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, sugar, oyster sauce, sesame oil, and then you're gonna give it a nice mix and let it marinate for a bit. Add 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, and then you're gonna form it into these lovely balls here. And then you're gonna get some egg roll wrappers, cut them into strips, wrap the balls with the egg roll wrapper strips, and then you're gonna deep fry it until a beautiful, crispy, golden brown. Once it's all fried, go ahead and dip in a sweet chili sauce of your choice and enjoy.
Here's the easiest healthy pesto baked chicken you'll ever make. It's low in fat and the chicken comes out juicy every time. In a blender cup, 2 heaping cups of spinach I pre-chopped for an easy blend, 2 cloves of garlic, half a tomato, salt, black pepper, paprika, chili flakes are optional, and a touch of olive oil, about 2 teaspoons. Blend for just a few seconds, give it a quick shake, then give it a couple more pulses, but don't overblend. It should look something like this. Pour your pesto over your chicken breast, mix it in well, then place it on a baking sheet and add your remaining pesto, some low-fat cheese like mozzarella, and some tomato slices. Toss it into the oven at 450 degrees for about 16 to 18 minutes, and there you go. Enjoy.
Yo, this is how you make 탕수육. Ooh! 1.5 cup of water. Boom. 1.5 tablespoon of soy sauce. 5 tablespoon of vinegar. 8 tablespoon of sugar. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. You get the point. We're gonna chop up some vegetables. Boom, just like that. Some cucumbers. And some carrot. So pretty. Yep. Also some black mushrooms. And if you got some pineapple, throw that joint in. Ooh. But you see how it's still watery? We're gonna thicken it up. Tablespoon of potato starch and a tablespoon of water. Mix that joint up. And this is gonna thicken the sauce. Make sure to taste your sauce. Let's make some batter.
This is how everybody should be making their potatoes.
Let's clean our potatoes.
After cleaning my potatoes, I cut them an 8-inch thick with a mandolin. You can use a knife if you like. Melt half a cup of butter, add it to our bowl. Next, we're going to chop up a 1/4 cup of oregano, 2 tablespoons of thyme, and grate in 2 cloves of garlic. And then next, we're going to add a half a cup of Parmesan and cheddar cheese, and sprinkle in some salt, pepper, mix till they're all coated. We're going to stack these into a muffin tin, put them in the oven at 400 degrees, cover with foil, and after 30 minutes is up, take off the foil, put them back in till they're nice and brown, take them out and top them with some Parmesan. Look at that.
Let's go.
Oil that I put in all my soups. You'll need 1 pound of peeled garlic. Put it in a food processor and chop it. Pause it, scrape down the sides, and then start again. You'll want the garlic pieces to be evenly chopped. I'm using avocado oil because it has a higher smoking point, and it's great for cooking on high heat. To see if the oil's hot, drop 1 piece of garlic, and if it floats to the top, it's ready. Add in the garlic and continue to stir until it's golden brown. Once it's nice and crispy, transfer it to a heat-proof container and pour the rest of the oil on top.
Make Korean side dishes at home part 2. Half of a seedless cucumber, slice it into little pieces. This is what you'll need for the marinade. A lot of the side dishes will use similar sauce. Always taste according to how you like it. I like mine a little bit more spicy. Mix it all up, coat it well, and there's your refreshing and spicy cucumber salad. Follow for more. I always have a bunch of condensed milk left over, so I found this steam caked recipe using it. I added it all with 2 eggs, mix, and then I added in vanilla, butter, and the following dry ingredients. Using the egg whites, I whip until foamy and medium stiff, and then combined it slowly into the other batter. I didn't have a big cake pan, but I used these mini ones to steam the cakes for 35 to 40 minutes. You can also bake it at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. And they actually came out sweet and bouncy. Such a good way to use your condensed.
this delicious pan-seared salmon, I started off by taking the skin off of the salmon first, then cutting it into about 3-inch fillets. I pat-dried the salmon on both sides, and then into a bowl I added all these spices. I mixed all the spices together, then rubbed the salmon on both sides with the spice mixture. Then I put a non-stick skillet on the stove on medium to high heat. I added about a 1/3 cup of olive oil, waited for the oil to get hot, then I put in the salmon. I cooked the salmon for about 4 minutes on each side, then removed it from the skillet. To that same skillet, I added 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 cloves of garlic, a 1/3 cup of lemon juice, some fresh parsley, salt and pepper to taste, mixed. Then I put the salmon back into the skillet, poured that butter sauce all over it, and turned it off, and it was done. Then I made some asparagus. I cut off the ends. I washed them, then put them in a skillet with a couple tablespoons of olive oil. Sprinkled it with some salt, 1/2 teaspoon of lemon pepper. I covered and cooked them for about 4
Gordon Ramsay, so if you're not Gordon Ramsay, just keep scrolling. Anyways, hi Panini Head. I just wanted to let you know that some people are kind of saying low-key that like I'm a better chef than you, and like obviously like I know that that's, you know, true. So I just wanted to show you this recipe for
1 layer Oreo cookies, 14 ounces sweetened condensed milk, 8 ounces of Cool Whip, 1 pack chocolate fudge cake. Don't mix it. 1.5 sticks butter sliced thin. Bake at 350 for 45 minutes. Better than Oreo.
And there will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, oh Lord. Olay, 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 oh Lord. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, oh Lord. And there will come a poet whose weapon is a sword. He will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, oh Lord. Olay, 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 oh Lord. He will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, oh Lord.
Grab a bowl. I'm missing a nail. Add in about a 1/2 cup of salt, 1/2 cup of flour, and about 1/4 cup of water. Mix that together. You may need to add a little bit more water, but you're going to want it to look like this. Set that aside. You can use a cutting board. I'm just using my counter, and sprinkle flour all over.
F-R-I-E.
Now place the salt dough on top. Cover the salt dough with the flour and mix it around for a good minute. When you're done, your dough should be pretty firm. Lay it on your counter and pat it. Grab a rolling pin or a cup if you don't have one, and roll out the dough until it's about a 1/2 inch thick. Okay, now you're gonna grab your pet that was just sleeping, and you're gonna put their paw on it, just like that. Good girl, you did it. I kind of want to do 2. Now I'm gonna do 1. Good girl. Okay, let's clean your body. We've decided on 2. Really quick, preheat your oven to 200 degrees. Grab a cup, use it as a cookie cutter to cut out the paws. I almost forgot, make a hole at the top, put it on a baking sheet, and bake it for about 2 hours. I baked mine for an extra hour, now I'm just painting it. Now you know how to make a paw print ornament, let's put it on the tree. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Good job, baby. Grab a mini watermelon, wash it, cut it in half long ways, scrape out the watermelon, eat it or save it for later. Now grab your favorite fruit. If you're using strawberries or kiwis, cut them in smaller pieces. Set that aside, grab a bowl. Okay, wait. Can we admire how aesthetic that looks? Wow. Add in 2 cups of room temp water, 4 packets of unflavored gelatin. If you want to, you can add in a 1/2 cup of sugar. Whisk it together until it's dissolved. Now boil 2 cups of water. When it's done, pour it into the mixture. Bless you. Mix it slowly. It should look like this. Once you've added in a handful of each fruit, layer it with the mixture. Don't fill it with fruit all the way so that you can leave a layer of the mixture on top. Don't mind my contraption, but leave it in the fridge overnight. I film my videos in real time and I'm tired, so I will see you tomorrow morning. I love you, friend. Also, I think I got gelatin in my belly button. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Part 2, let's take it out of the fridge. I'm so excited. Also, in part 1, I told you to use 4 packets. I don't know why I said that. I meant 4 packets from 2 boxes, so 8 total, don't forget. All right, I have my cutting board. I'm gonna cut it straight in the middle. This is what it looks like cut in half. I'm gonna cut it one more time. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. I'm a little dramatic. Now you know how to make watermelon fruit slices. Let's try it. These are so cool. They're frozen in time. No, jelloed in time. Oh. Okay, here we go. What? What? This is so good! You know what? For me, it needs more sugar. Maybe put some vanilla extract in the mixture, but you need a little bit more of something sweet. But other than that, it's good. Also, what is going on? Last night I had 3.1 million friends. Now I have 3.2 million friends. Oh my god! Hello, thank you. Oh my gosh. Grab some limes. Wash them. You're gonna need about 8 of them. Cut the lime into pieces that look like this. To do that, cut a lime, cut in half again, cut in half again, cut in half again. Put the limes into a blender. Change of recipe. We're only gonna be using 5 limes because I just realized it's just me and Daniel here. Okay. Add in 3/4 cup of sugar, half a cup of condensed milk, and you'll need about 4 cups of water. And we're blending. We are blending. Yes, we are blending. Oh, snap. Grab a bowl with a strainer on top and pour your mixture in. See, we don't need all that. We don't need none of that. Put the mixture back into the blender and add 3 more cups of water. Blend that one more time. Grab a pitcher and pour it in. Oh yeah. Stir. Grab your cute cups out. Now you know how to make Brazilian limeade. Let's try it. Okay, here we go. Wow! What the?
Keep the butt on if you don't want to cry. Dice your onion. Chop up your green onions. Greens and whites, we don't discriminate around here. Your garlic, minced. Mince it real good. Chinese sausage, 2 eggs, a few splashes of fish sauce. Heat up your oil. Make sure that it's hot. Wait until your onions develop color and a little char, then add your sausages. Slide everything to the side. Then you add your rice. Soy sauce, fish sauce, sriracha. Combine it all together. Chef's kiss!
I told y'all there's food at home. Let's make a loaded baked potato in the microwave because y'all say y'all don't have stoves. After preparing the potato, cook in the microwave for 5 minutes per side. And don't say I'm going too fast because all the info is on the top. Take out the potato and cut that thing open. Add your butter, salt, pepper, and we're going to melt the cheese, all right? See how easy this is to make? And this is perfect if you live in a dorm room or you don't have a stove, whatever it is, all right? You're going to add your toppings and then you're going to eat and enjoy. Follow and share for more recipes, all right?
My kids are obsessed with bubble tea, so I decided to learn how to make it myself. And this is what I learned. Boba are black tapioca pearls, and you can get them on Amazon. Add your boba to boiling water. Once they rise to the top, cover and let simmer for 5 minutes. When boba are done, strain and let them hang out for a bit. Brew some dark black tea and let it cool in the fridge. So now for the most important part, the brown sugar syrup. I'm using dark muscovado sugar, but you can use any dark brown sugar that you have. Add my sugar to a nonstick pan and warm it over low heat for about 5 minutes. Then turn off the heat and add about 2 tablespoons of water. Continue to stir until it looks like this. Then add your boba to the syrup. All right, it's time. Tilt your glass, add the boba balls, spin the glass, coating the entire glass with brown sugar. Perfect. And add your ice, your half and half, and your tea. In that order. Add how perfectly beautiful this is. Follow me so I can show you how to turn this into this.
What's up, you guys?
Make homemade McDonald's fries. But first,
Can I please get a large fry?
thank you. Oh yeah. Peel 2 potatoes. Boom. Slice horizontally, then vertically. Boom. Combine 1.5 cups of water and 1/4 cup of corn syrup. Dump in the fries. Soak for 30 minutes. Heat oil to 375. Drain. Dry. Fry for 2 minutes. Don't overcrowd the pot. Refrigerate for 15 minutes. Fry again at 400 degrees until golden. Look at those. So crisp. Finish with some salt. Homemade McDonald's fries. They taste the same.
Flour. Well, add 3 whole eggs and 1 egg yolk. And knead. Let it rest. Slowly roll out the pasta dough. It's so thin you could see through it. cut the pasta.
One layer chessman cookies. 2 cans cherry pie filling. 8 ounces whipped cream cheese. 1 pack vanilla cake mix. If you know, you know. Don't mix it! 1.5 sticks butter sliced thin. Bake at 350 for 40 to 45 minutes. Better than cherry cheesecake.
Huevo, egg, tamago. Voy a hacer huevos revueltos. I'm gonna make scrambled egg. Scrambled egg o tsukurimasu. Vamos a agregarles champiñones. Let's add mushroom. Mushroom o kakeo. Mezclamos un poco. Let's mix it all together. Chotto mazete. Y listo. All done. Dekiagari. Provecho. Bon appetit. Itadakimasu.